Whereas like Crunch and H-Box are reptile people. And you know that's a different outcome in general. And back to the match. Rocky with the look tag.
Oh, nice.
And that will remind me to look at the game.
All right.
I'm going to try to do that.
So Falco is a pretty interesting team. It does a lot of damage really, really fast. But they do have that trouble of killing. But it's one of those things where if you do enough damage, it shouldn't matter if you can kill them outright.
Right. Holy moly. They are decimating the team that way.
And I love that. The big laser wall from Rocky, knowing he can't reach or interrupt easily.
It's nice. Falco teams is actually filthy.
Yeah.
You can't 2v1 his partner, it feels like, unless he's actually dead.
Or if you can stand there and light shield, that works sometimes too.
Look at this betrayal. Okay, now he's coming in. Oh, that was super smart, actually.
Yeah, he waited for lloD to have to commit, and then he went for the stage.
And you gotta love this young team.
Yeah.
They're just out here trying to play some melee. Make a top 8. No biggie.
They definitely become two of my favorite people after hanging out with them a bunch.
Right, because you've seen Spark on net play for a while, and you had kind of some criticisms of like kind of net play habit forming type issue.
Yeah, because he was that for a while.
Right. Both of these players have grown so fast.
In real life too, it's pretty true to my eye.
In real life, yeah. I mean, like Rocky's not like super tall, but I think he's like super strong now.
Yeah,
From what I heard.
Just like his Falco is really strong.
Yeah, his Falco's super strong now. That Shine run was so good.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
That was amazing. And then, so Rishi and lloD, it's also really fun watching them get the credit. Get the credit that they deserve as a team and as individual players.
Yeah. They've been good for a while.
Yeah, they really have.
A good team as well for a while.
Absolutely. And we got some knitting.
Oh, no.
So while still patiently knitting, Rishi took a back air in the face.
Just died. What was he going to do about it, right?
It's almost like a married couple. Like, the dad gets drunk and like falls over, and the mom's just like still, continuing her knitting. Like,
literally knitting.
It's like, if you're just going to mess around, like, that's your problem right now. I'm busy. I've got something I'm doing.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, wow.
I can't... Rocky played that so cleanly.
Yeah.
Very, very impressive. He outplayed both of them, but very quickly.
The era of people just playing singles is over in doubles.
Yeah, for sure.
Where you're just trying to like whoop people in 1v1s and that kind of thing. And what's interesting is that they're both staying on the corners, so Rocky trapping them with lasers and then making Spark's approaches easier.
Yeah. It forces them to split up too, because even if you're not getting hit by the lasers, you're still stopped by them as the green team.
Right. So it's very, very tough to deal with, especially if they're... Oh, okay.
That worked out.
Yeah, maybe. All right, we'll take combined ledge. He has no double jump here. Wow, Rishi's F smash misses. Very surprising. And then Peach Mark, just very classic team, I guess.
Been around for a while. We lost for a little while because a lot of Marks stopped playing doubles, but
yeah.
It's pretty solid.
And partly the reason I think some people switch in doubles is they don't get to do what their main wants to do, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you have to play it differently for sure.
And that, and that brings me to Falco, right? Like, doubles Falco is very different from singles Falco in some ways.
Yeah. Same thing with doubles Marth.
Right, yeah. So it's really interesting to see people just like sticking with their mains, figuring out what they can do.
Honestly, both Rocky and Smash have been doing really stellar jobs of what their characters should be doing in doubles, This is a really tough situation for Red Team, though, because if Spark loses his stock, then Rocky loses his stock.
It's the high 3 versus the low percent 2, which is probably going to turn into a 2%. Like, at very best for Red, it turns into like a high percent 2v1.
Yeah.
But in this case, they're still both low. They're going to trap the bird. Every time they've gotten their hands on Rocky, he has suffered. And he has suffered dearly.
Absolutely. Just like that.
Just like that.
They made him suffer.
The bullying continues. All right.
It's like the
what?
You know exactly what I'm
Sorry, guys. You guys at home are not going to find out about this one.
But very good play from both teams. And honestly, so one of the funny things about the Spark Rocky team is a lot of the times Rocky just tells Spark what to do, and then Spark just does it.
Oh my God, it's happening
right now.
Yeah,
it's happening right now. You see, Rocky's the one talking.
Right.
Spark was listening.
Someone was characterizing the two of them. Like, Rocky maybe analyzes better, and Spark is like the slightly better grinder out of the two of them, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm probably putting too much of a narrative on that, but like.
I could see that, though, for sure, because Spark is definitely super willing to just, Korean MMO grind it out. sit there.
I'm worried about Rishi. I feel like he's going to fall.
Yeah.
Let me see. What's that angle?
Oh, he
Okay, he brought it back. He brought it back.
Yeah.
That's good. That's safety.
He heard you.
Yeah, that's team safety. That's important. Because these floors are, they're nice, but they're pretty hard.
Yeah, I could see it being kind of painful falling on these.
Yeah, that's not going to be good for him at all.
Okay, so what you see, there's some communication going on. It's still mostly Rocky talking, but Spark wants to understand what Rocky wants from him. Because really, it felt like a
camera angle. lloD looks so much bigger than Rocky. He's like, all right, kid, what are you?
He's like a giant.
What are you doing?
A small creature, just.
Yeah, because like lloD's deceptively big is the word that I
he's a tall guy.
He's actually both of them are pretty tall guys.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Yeah. It's like Hax is really tall. Crush, everyone knows is tall. Leffen is now
Leffen's
giant.
tall, yeah.
He's the big Leff. But yeah, all right. So we're going to Dreamland, taking even more space. So Spark is just going to try and get around these lasers on the other side. Rocky is just going to make it harder for them to get in, and now Rocky can escape the platforms.
Right. Probably will suffer a little less from big punishes from Green Team.
Right, yeah, because those were some really explosive scenarios where Rocky just caught.
Yeah, and he's been playing pretty safe the entire time, and when he goes in, he's usually very smart about it, but still, eventually you're going to get caught. That's how it is.
So they split for a little 1v1. Rishi and Spark, and then we've got Rocky dumpstering lloD. Okay. Rishi making what he can out of the situation. That's a dead Falco. Well done, but lloD. lloD catching Spark. Kenny Griffin's trillions. Oh my god, that's nice. Rocky with the laser saves.
I couldn't stop Mark though. It was too dangerous for him to go down there.
Not stop Rishi from getting him. Okay. Kind of the nice thing is once you knock away Peach, she's out of the game for a long time. Then you get to start working on Rishi.
Right.
Oof, on fire. Get the back air. Whoa! I thought he was going to back air, but he down aired back into Spark.
That was sick. And I think Rishi was also expecting to get down aired, or to get back aired there.
The double.
Oh.
Both teams are playing very aware. I really like it. But if I have to say who's on a higher level of awareness, I think it's Smash lloD as a team. Yeah,
definitely. You see Rocky, he's trying to force control of the game with lasers, and it's working out for the most part.
Yeah.
But you can't mastermind the entire, all four people at the entire time.
Right. And what's actually very interesting is as soon as Rocky gets caught, lloD and Rishi are winning a lot of the individual exchanges once they chase him down. I think it's hard for Spark to be able to adjust back and try and defend Rocky in those scenarios if he's already committed being so far away.
A lot of the time, though, Spark's been the one kind of going in and getting in the thick of things, and Rocky's just trying to back him up with lasers. But they've done a better job of staying together, which helps them a lot.
I think what they just communicated was lloD stay back a little bit.
Yeah.
Just stay on platforms, make Rocky and Spark come to them.
Okay, I thought Rocky might have died there.
Yeah, every time it's all right, Rocky might be gone. Rishi's still hanging around. Spark not able to finish that out. Interference from lloD a little bit too much.
And Rishi's just doing such a fantastic job of finding these small openings to just dash or with dash in to get a hit somehow.
Right. And amazingly, Rishi on 4 stocks for a little bit and lloD on 1.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
And they've been setting lloD into the fray. Now as they adjust.
Alright, so now Spark's playing a little safer also, going in a little bit less.
The attack through lloD's shield. Okay, now they're just holding center stage and they're saying, all right, Spark, what do you got?
Yeah, which is fine.
Right. They're keeping them on the same side now. It's not that they're getting sandwiched with laser fair.
Oh my gosh, that upper was insane.
That was monstrous. Okay. It was looking... Actually, it's still could happen,
It definitely could happen, but they need to find a way to kill Rishi and lessen his impact, because he's had such game-changing moments this whole set.
Right, especially there, where Rocky's trying to hunt around to try and save Spark, and Rishi just picks the exact right time to. Oh my God, is Spark dead?
Yeah, he's dead. Oh, the laser!
Perfect laser. That was amazing.
Rocky's team lasers are incredible right now, honestly.
They have to convert. They have to kill both of them right now. And oh no, the needles don't go through. Yeah. Sometimes they weirdly go through and hit the grab person.
Yeah, there's some weird hurt box stuff.
Very strange stuff. I once knew, but I didn't really know, did I?
Does anyone ever really know?
Oh no, the wrong one. Miscommunication.
Oh, but they're back. Okay.
Stay alive, Rocky.
Rocky's playing it safe, so is lloD.
Spark comes back to defend, and that's going to give Smash God enough invincibility to push Rocky to the corner. They're starting a monster combo on him, and I think that might be it. Spark is now going to have to 2v1 Smash God and lloD.
Both these guys are pretty good against Sheik also.
Holy shit.
Oh,
it was
God.
a quick 90.
That was insane.
Oh, now he's waiting for it. Great mash by Spark out of 2 pummels, and just the violence continues. It's a minefield of hitboxes right now for Spark. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, he had to commit at some point, and down smash is a pretty notorious commit for Sheiks.
All right, good try by Spark and Rocky.
Dang.
But smash lloD advance. Strong team.
That was, Spark and Rocky. They tried. They made a good number of adjustments, and they did a lot of really good things.
Right.
But Smash got a lot overall. I think their positioning and just general game plan was more solid. I really felt that from them.
Right. I definitely felt it was really impressive that like even Rishi was able to like stop Spark in all these situations and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think they played very, very well. Drug Fox and Disc Kid Bogey lose to the Addy Boys.
Oh.
And it's weird because it's like, okay, so you know Sammy and you know Kyle.
Yeah.
I would think that, they could be an excellent team. Why haven't they found maybe their groove yet?
Okay, so I generally talk about this when talking about Drug Fox and teams in general, but he has a specific way that he thinks people should be playing teams. And when you play it right, I think it's actually the best possible way to play teams, straight up. It's really good. It's incredible. It's if you do everything right, then the other team can't do much about it. It's tough to deal with. But oh, there's that laser.
Oh my God, that's
so
nice.
sick. That was so sick.
Rocky had some great plays.
But Disc Kid also kind of notorious. Lots of times he kind of well, for one, you got the whole ice climbers are terrible. They lose to every character.
Right. And Diz is doing really well in teams too. Yeah. And when I watch True in teams, he makes the character look like dynamic and not just like the sitting duck that can't compete in scraps and stuff.
But sometimes this kid really believes that, and there's lots of times where, so basically the entire season of Drug Fox and Disc Kid teaming together for Fuse has been kind of breaking Disc Kid out of that shell.
Oh,
but sometimes he will still, in the split-second decisions, he'll be like, oh no, ice climbers are terrible. I have to sit and wait and do nothing, and I can't do anything because I'm just going to die.
Because it's like your mentality for singles, it can be weird, but like if it works for you, it works for you. Yeah. But like when you bring that together with your teammate, it can make your life like really, really hard to play ways that you want to play.
Plus, Cyrax is pretty good at killing the backup climber.
Yeah, actually.
He's pretty good at it.
Cyrax and West are a weird team, man.
Yeah, dude, so I played some doubles with Cyrax the other night because we were just playing in the room. And Cyrax is one of those, in doubles, he makes choices and then reacts to his choices, if that makes any sense.
Right, yeah. It's like he'll jump in, he'll nair, and then like, what happened?
Yeah, and then he was like, okay, I did this thing, that was good, but now I know what I want to do with it, which is kind of weird to play with and kind of weird to play off of. But Westball's, is the type of player that could make that work. And both of them working together, it's in some weird way. I could see it kind of meshing together.
I really like watching West and teams. I don't really get why, but like when I watch them play, they look like they're trying to do such interesting, weird stuff.
Yeah.
Like West and Chu or West and Cyrax. Or like,
for sure. Oh wait, so why don't you tell me about this other team?
Oh my God! So this is El Fuego and the old school boss known as Baba Ganoush. El Fuego, very strong player. Baba Ganoush, not as strong as he used to be, but like amazingly, this team does incredibly well. They were a bigger bout. They beat a ridiculous amount of good teams. I think they beat like Nunn and Face Roll. They went off.
Dang.
I don't understand exactly how or why. I don't really know why this team works. And amazingly, they are playing Pajarmi, which is Mega Christmas, a.k.a. Noah, a.k.a. Pajama Sam.
Pajarmi.
And Army. And the amazing thing about that is that they played Nut and Favez, who they had lost, I think someone had told me, like the last like 20 sets to.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Peach Chic.
Peach Chic, yeah. Incredible team.
They're pretty solid, yeah.
They beat Eddie Mexico and Bimbo Mexico.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were a super strong SoCal Arcadian team. And, like Mega Christmas, it's weird calling him that. Yeah. He's like a very explosive player. He has really low lows but very high highs. He has a Bobby Frizz win. He has like an S2J win. He has like a lot of, but some horrific losses. And I feel like this team represents that volatility even more.
I could definitely say that. I mean, Army also, kind of notorious now, I guess is the best way to describe him.
Yeah, he's like a hurricane. He just like, you're going to see him, he's going to grab you, and then like,
it's the SoCal wobbler, but he's actually, he labs a lot from what I hear.
Yeah.
It's very clear to see him when he goes from one term to the next. He has something he